Good morning, coming to you from Gambia this time. Been in support of a Permagarden training funded by Water Charity in support of Gambia Rising and the Peace Corps of the Gambia. We've had 6 environment agricultural volunteers with their counterparts, as well as 10 representatives from the school that is supported by Gambia Rising to learn about permagardening. And we've chosen a space here similar to that, what this soil used to look like here from a compound within an agricultural training center here in the lower river area of the Gambia. Hard, dry, sandy soil over a hard clay lower layer that really cannot absorb the water very well. The rains are coming in about 3 weeks, so we wanted to be here in advance to give people this opportunity to learn how to turn that kind of a space with that kind of a roof. Not always a big roof like that in the villages, of course, but this is representing roof capture in the soil, the water line, water capture in the soil. So we turned a space that looked a little bit like this over here in this area off of a similar roof right there. So what you're seeing are neem branches broken off to provide a shade and mulch layer over the top of the garden beds. We took the idea from this canopy, this mango tree, and the leaf litter down below. This is what you want your garden to look like on a very small scale, and created it right here. Water off that roof is now hitting and flowing during the rain events into this ground that's been deeply dug, amended with all this carbon you see all around me, to create a permanent garden, nutrition-focused, climate-smart permagarden. And from the top, you'll notice along here are these holes that are on the top. The shadows may make it difficult to see. There are 2 holes there that will stop the water coming off of the roof into the garden, and it will sink down through the beds. Berms and swales, double dug garden beds, and then has been temporarily mulched with these neem branches. So this took 2 days to make. About 20 people working to create this system of double dug beds and berms and swales and these saturation holes. But I want to take you on a little journey, if you'll bear with me as I walk through under the mango tree. This lovely canopy of shade, all that organic matter. And we come out to the reality of Gambia here. This open terrain like this, that's where we did the training, and this is where we do the practical application. A small shelter like that could be the home. This is the soil. And we laid out a similar garden so you can see what it would look like. This was the 3rd day exercise. How would you create the water stopping berms, swales, and garden beds if that was your home and this was your soil? To turn this place hard, difficult, hot. The soil temperature is 120 degrees, the air temperature is about 105. Turn that into a green, lush environment such as we see over here. We can't bring the people back to the forest. We can bring the forest back to the people in even a place like that. That's just the layout, that's just the design. Now the work's going to begin to turn that into the garden that you just saw over there. We have to look at how we start training, always from the worst. The badder, the better. The harshest environment, we can convert that into the best environment. From the worst to the best. I'm Peter Jensen, but that is Terra Firma.